Hey kids, names during the culture of the Bible were very important, and they said a lot about a person's future. God is actually known by many names, and that is what we're going to talk about today. Get ready! So, did you know that God actually has over 900 names?
Say what?
I know it seems like a lot, but if you think about it, names represent the different roles we play in people's lives. Like, I am a daughter, I'm a friend, and I'm a wife. And that's just 3 of my roles.
God has even more than 3?
He does. And this week we're talking about God's name, El Shaddai.
El Shady? What does that even mean?
It actually is El Shaddai, and it means God is a God who freely gives nourishment and blessing. He's our sustainer. Basically, we can go to him and he will care for us.
Wow, that's really cool.
What's even cooler is that God calls himself that. And the first time he says it is when he's talking to Abraham.
What was he talking to good old Abe about?
Well, he told Abram.
Wait. Did you say Abram? Because I'm pretty sure we're talking about Abraham right now.
I did say Abram, but God changed his name to Abraham. I'll get to that in a minute. First, though, God told Abe that he is El Shaddai.
Did God call himself that so Abe would know that God would take care of him?
I'm sure that's exactly why God told him that. He told him right away who he was and that if Abraham lived and served God faithfully, he would make a covenant. That's another word for promise, with him and give him many descendants.
Wow, that would be both exciting and a little humbling to have God say that to you. I'd be like, me? You want me?
Yeah, no kidding. So do you want to know what happened next?
Of course.
Well, Abram fell face down on the ground, and then God said to him,
This is my covenant with you. I will make you the father of many countries, and I am changing your name. It is no longer to be Abram. You are now Abraham, for you will be the father of many nations. Your kids and their kids will spread all over the world, and kings will be among them.
Whoa, God told Abe his family would have kings in it?
He sure did. And God also said,
This promise to you will last forever, and I will always be your God, and the God of your family after you. And I will give the entire land of Canaan, where you now live as a foreigner, to you and your family. It will be theirs forever, and I will be their God.
Why did God promise all of that?
God counted Abraham as faithful. And even though he didn't grow up knowing God, once he met him, God noticed Abraham's faithfulness and obedience to him.
So why did God change Abe's name?
Like we said earlier, names were very important in Bible times. And even though Abraham had no children at that point, God saw him for who he could be instead of who he was.
Can you say that again?
Okay, Abraham and his wife Sarah had no children, and they were like super old. God, having counted Abram as faithful, renamed him to Abraham, which means the father of many nations.
Oh, so God saw who he wanted Abram to be, the father of many nations, and renamed him even though he didn't have kids at that point.
Does God do the same for us? Like, would he change our name?
Well, nowadays, our society doesn't place as much emphasis on names, so God probably wouldn't change your name today, but we don't really know that for sure. Not that he won't, but he probably won't. However, he does see us as he knows we can be fulfilling the plans he has set for us.
Even me?
Yep, even you.
And me?
Absolutely!
That must mean me too.
Of course. And God sees me and you kids in your destiny also because he cares about you. After all, he is El Shaddai.